Oh, this is a dirtier episode. Ugh, I can't show any of this. Hello everyone. Today I thought I would take a look at HBO's Spicy City episode 2, Mano's Hands. Now the last video I did focused on episode 1, which was Love as a Download, and I mentioned that it was by creator Ralph Bakshi. And there were a couple of people who were a little miffed, I guess, that I mentioned Cool World as one of his examples of his work. Now, I was introduced to him through Cool World. I know he's done a lot more. I'm learning more about him. If you have something you would like to recommend that I watch to get a really good example of his work, let me know in the comments. I'm not an expert. I'm rediscovering him all over again because I started watching Spicy City and I kind of enjoyed it. So now let's get to episode 2 of Spicy City, Mano's Hands. I'm kind of curious to see what this episode's going to be like after the first one. Oh, it starts off a little more upbeat. Maybe this will be a different type of episode.
My name's Raven. Hello, Raven, to you. And this is and good help is so hard to find.
No, there's lambada dance. There's dirty dancing going on. Alright, interesting POV. A fly just pestering everybody. Blood all over his hands of the fly. The Ralph Bakshi background style, he's got a specific background style. You can see there's no floor or anything. It's just very artistic the way that he does it. Bakshi likes his animated ladies, but I gotta say though, even though Raven is similar to Jessica Rabbit, and so is this character, I mean, he was doing this before Jessica Rabbit, so they may have looked at his work as an example.
Look like you find yourself a princess for the night.
Raven's in the story.
Divine, baby.
Yes.
Divina. I can see her blood moving.
All I can see is her butt. If I was you, I'd look for another queen. She belongs to Big Vinny.
They call me Mano because of my hands. Don't worry about that, mi vida. I like it when they bleed.
They call me Red.
Much like Red Hot Riding Hood, in a way.
Come visit me.
Spicy.
Yes,
She's spicy.
We will, Mr. Mano.
At last, things are starting to happen for me.
Mano, Big Benny missed you, man. You know how he feels about you, papi. I hope you wasn't making time with Red.
Oh no, they're taking him. He was warned. He was warned about this.
What the f is going on here? Where the f is Benny? I want to talk to Big Benny.
Don't worry about me.
I mean, I know it's adult, but it's so funny seeing cartoons like this. Yelling the F word out. It just always will be, I guess. It's like with South Park and all these movies. It's funny. Oh, they're gonna cut off his hands. Oh my god. This is more adult, this episode, but a little more comical. Oh, the bones. Oh, it's so cartoon. It's so, like... Oh my god. What? What is happening? Oh my, not expecting where this was going. They're running. This reminds me, there is an Animaniacs episode that I really like. This reminds me of a little bit. It was gloves, though. It was gloves. It was not actual hands. Now he's got to explain to the big boss that the hands are alive.
I chopped off his hands, BV. What? I swear to you, Stevie, if you want to breathe another breath, you better go find those hands, you
way more F count than this one.
I dream my hands were gone.
Just stumps with the bone hanging out. That face with the glasses, like that's a very Bakshi thing. I've seen a couple of characters. He likes to do that. Just the glasses eyes, you know. This is a bit more humorous. Like, I actually like this one a bit more.
If those hands are left free for too long, they're gonna go crazy. They're gonna have the music, mija. They got to play.
His hands are just on the run. They're on a rampage.
You go visit that bruja bitch that does all that voodoo shit. You better get Mano and those hands back together.
So he's going to this voodoo lady, who I guess is going to do something with these hands. I guess reattach them, maybe?
When Mano was a kid, his mother came to me. She had dreams for her baby.
Ah, well, that explains the hands. They're enchanted, I guess.
Well, it's not telling me why someone would chop the hands off the best conga player in New York City. You love fingers, baby.
Shut up, lady, and let's go find those hands. You were hired to find Mano's hands, not to get close.
The character
to me.
designs are really cool. Like, oh,
He wants
Lord.
to make a man out of a boy.
I'm already a man.
In body. Let me look at your soul.
Oh, this is a dirtier episode. This is a, oh. Oh my god. I don't know what we're, oh Lord. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna see. Oh jeez. I can't show any of this. I think, all right, this is metaphor. They're being creative. Oh my god. Oh jeez. This episode was better. This episode was better.
Hey, mister. You're kind of cute.
Oh Lord. Oh, I have no idea what to expect of this show now. Meat grinding. Wow. This is. It's funny how he draws certain women certain women designs are kind of pretty, then certain women designs are. She looks like one of Cinderella's stepsisters or something. I mean, this is the future. There's just hands wandering around and pleasuring people, and they expect to get paid. How long do these hands stay alive for? The voodoo woman had something to do with it. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting that. I thought that they would go back eventually. So now there's only one. This guy's gonna have to learn to play with his feet, I guess. I don't know. I mean, this episode's way more out there than the last one. Who knows what the other ones are like? I mean, it's something when you can get emotion for an inanimate object. In this case, it's not inanimate, but it's, you know what I mean. It's just a hand, you know, and it's crying somehow. No, he's ending it all. No, he got it. What's he gonna do? There's only one. These characters would have worked interestingly as action figures, you know. You could see that the guy Mano coming with the hands that came off or something like that. It would have been interesting. It's a shame that this didn't go further. He's sewed up like Frankenstein. Oh, and they don't have... Did I not notice that he didn't have 5 fingers, I guess? I really didn't. Oh, he punched Big Vinny? What's going on? Oh, jeez. What? Oh, God. Oh. Oh, that ended pretty abruptly, too. Oh, Ralph Bakshi did a voice. Don't recognize any of the other ones. Michelle Phillips does the voice of Raven. Well, that was episode 2 of Spicy City, Mano's Hands. That was way more insane than episode 1. That was way more, well, it was way more fun. Well, let's be real. Let's be honest. It was more fun. That was way more interesting. I don't know. The first one was a little slower. I didn't know what to expect, though, really. So with this one, though, this was more entertaining. I would watch this. It ended just kind of abruptly and really weird. Even Raven's segment at the end was like really short. So, but she was in it a little bit. She was in the actual story this time, which I was hoping that we would see. So, well, now I'm in. Now I'm invested. Now I need to watch the rest. When I saw that Spicy City had been uploaded by this user, I started to do more of a deep dive into Ralph Bakshi and all of his creations, all of his animations. He has done quite a lot. So I am learning more and more about him. When I was watching the episode, I really enjoyed it, so I started to look up a bit more information and found all sorts of interesting things. Like, I had no idea he was trying to do an animated movie of Grease. And this was before the musical had come out, but they went with the live-action musical instead. So there were a couple of designs that he had worked on that have his very familiar style. And then I went looking to see, did he actually do anything with that animated sequence that was in the beginning of Grease? And it doesn't look like he did. The styles are actually very similar, though. So they had to have been somehow influenced by his work. Now, he went on to do a sort of similar story called Hey Good Lookin' from 1982. You could kind of see the resemblances between the characters here. And Bakshi was actually known as a bit controversial because he did very adult cartoons, very adult themes. He did not shy away from drawing anatomy and all sorts of things. So he was a little bit well known as being controversial at the time. It's a real shame that this didn't go further. There was no merchandise, nothing released, so it's kind of a shame. Nowadays, again, collectibles or something like that, you can make for a wide audience. I would have loved to have seen action figures of this. I could have seen having Mano with the arms that come detached, the hands that come off, or something like that. It would have been a little out there, but I think it would have been fun. Maybe it's something, maybe in the future they can redo something like this. Maybe they could redo Cool World. I mean, who knows? So there's really an audience for these things now. All right, well, if you stuck around and you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't, not every video is going to be stellar. It's just my opinion. It's just me watching, me discovering this. I hope you do too, because this is actually very, very interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm in. So I will probably be back reviewing the rest of the series. Thanks very much.